What's going on, Maraudians? Today we're making a quick video about Kimi Antonelli. Now today at FP2, I believe, he sent it into the wall at Monza on the final turn. I don't know the turn number, but if I had to guess, I'd say turn 14. And since I'm a genius and a wealth of F1 knowledge, I'm assuming I'm correct there. Sent it right into the wall like Charles Leclerc did, and I forget the year, either 2019 and 2020. I think 2020 is when he sent it into the wall. Basically the same exact thing. He was on a stonker, an absolute stonker of a lap. A Kimi Antonelli masterclass, this young, spry boy. He's from the same cloth that I'm cut, so we're both pretty much dogs out on the racetrack. Me and him are very similar on the racetrack. We share a very similar racing style. But according to the announcers, and I didn't watch the session, I just literally watched the clip 5 minutes ago on YouTube of the crash. For those of you that don't know, we're going to brush you up on who Kimi Antonelli is, because I know everyone's not a wealth of Formula One knowledge like I am. Kimi Antonelli is basically Mercedes' new golden child. He is the second coming. I mean, everyone's saying he's the second coming of Ayrton Senna. Basically, just because he looks like the motherfucker and because he's fast. We can't lie and act like Kimi Antonelli's not fast. I do think he's going to be a great F1 driver. I think him and Oscar Piastri are going to be beefing eventually for world championships, because those are going to be the two front runners of the grid, mark my words. Kimi Antonelli, it was his first session in an F1 car. He's 18 years old. He's just a kid, basically. But he's probably going to have the Mercedes seat for next year once Lewis Hamilton, he went to Ferrari. He went to my team. So Ferrari's probably going to win the World Constructors and Drivers' Championships for the next, if I'm being conservative, 10 or 15 years. So Kimi Antonelli's going to take the helm at Mercedes. He's going to steal the #1 driver spot from George Russell within a year, mark my words. George Russell does not have what it takes to compete with the sheer and raw talent that is Kimi Antonelli. So basically, this new Mercedes hot boy just crashed into the wall in his first ever test in the car. Now, is this a bad thing? A lot of people, you know how fucking media is. People are already saying, you know, Antonelli's washed. He should he should put the fries in the bag. I've seen that in the comments. He should start flipping burgers and shit like that. Start working at fucking Walgreens because he doesn't have what it takes to be an F1 driver. Now, flash forward to 6 hours ago, Kimi Antonelli's the next GOAT, according to all of these media people. He's going to be the next fucking greatest human to ever grace the track. But now, since he crashed on FP2 at Monza, which is a pretty simple track, I'm not going to lie. If you play the F1 game, you know that the difficulty rating on Monza is graded easy compared to a track like Hungary or Monaco, which are very hard tracks. Monza is basically just a bunch of straight lines, hence why Williams is an absolute fucking bullet every year when they go, because they have no aerodynamics, so they just, in those straight lines, just dominate, because the car is literally a fucking top fuel dragster, that fucking Williams with the Duracell battery livery. I've been seeing a lot of people shitting on him for this, and I don't know, I'm definitely in the minority here. I'm pretty sure there's got to be some people that are thinking like I'm thinking. I think this is a fucking fantastic sign that he bended into the wall like that he has the confidence to just send it so hard that he has the potential to fuck it into a wall. I think that's what you want in a driver. You don't want a driver that's gonna pussyfoot around the track like a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want a slapdick in there just fucking like going through the motions in the car. You want someone who's gonna send it. Like, I'm pretty sure Sebastian Vettel, like in his first tenure in an F1 car, he was the fastest ever human to get a penalty in an F1 car, which I know getting a penalty and destroying the car into the final turn at Monza is two completely different things, but still, Vettel ended up winning 4 championships just by getting the fastest penalty. So the person that gets the fastest fuck it into a wall, I mean, he's probably gonna literally, no joke, win 12 drivers' championships for Mercedes. So if I'm Toto Wolff, I'm satisfied with him bending it into a wall. If I'm Toto Wolff, going into the session, I want him to absolutely destroy the car. And then when the crash did happen, Toto Wolff whispered sweet, sweet nothings into Antonelli's ear. He was like, "It's okay, Kimi, it's okay." Like giving him fucking basically sex talk, pillow talk in the bed to Kimi through the radio. It sounded very, very sensual. I would put the Toto Wolff clip in this video, but I already have a copyright strike on this channel, so I'm not risking any more putting clips into videos, bro. It's gonna be straight up Matt Marauder original videos from now on. But yeah, this is just gonna be a quick video because I think that Antonelli fucking it into the wall like that was a great sign for what's to come for him. Or he's just a shit driver. That could be it. And then they panned over to George Russell after the crash on the fucking F1 TV. And he gave the impression that he was like concerned or sad that Kimi crashed. But you know, deep down in Grog Russell's fucking mind, you know damn well he was smiling and very happy at the outcome of Kimi's first session, tenure in an F1 car. You know he was like, yeah, motherfucker. This is definitely what George was thinking. Yeah, right, mate. Motherfuckers thought that Kimi Antonelli was going to come in and take my fucking seat at #1 driver, mate. But now, look, he fucks it into a wall in Monza, mate. That's probably what George Russell was thinking about. And I bet you motherfuckers probably thought that George Russell just took over the helm of my video and started talking with how good that British accent was. But basically, to sum everything up, Kimi Antonelli is the new F1 prodigy. Everyone's talking him up on the media. He's 18 years old. Puts on a heater at Monza for the first basically 2 4/5 sectors of Monza, crashes it on the last turn, loses the rear end, fucks it into a wall. Toto gives him sex talk and whispers sweet nothing into his mind. They pan to George. George is ecstatic at the outcome of the first tenure of Kimi Antonelli in F1. And now it's up to us to ponder about how Kimi's going to be next year and in the coming years of F1. I think he's going to do great, as I've said 150 times in this video. What do you guys think? Even if you don't know F1, let me know if you think Kimi's going to be great or if he's not going to be great. And I'll catch you motherfuckers in the next video. All right, so I was going to let the video ride out there, but instead my ego got the best of me because I'm with the shits when it comes to the F1 video game. This is F1 23 right here. I would be playing F1 24 right now, but that game's a fucking absolute dumpster fire. So because of that, I'm going to be showing you guys, I figured why not show you guys a perfect lap of Monza by yours truly, Matt Marauder. So basically, we're going to go with Mercedes to stay true to the lore of what just happened with Kimi Antonelli. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to find Monza. Where are we? Right here. So basically, Monza, right? If you look at it the right way, there's a little meme about it. It looks like an Italian hand like this, because it's in Italy. And I'm Italian, so I could do that shit. We're going to get to blamming right here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do the pinnacle of a lap on Monza. Kimi, take notes. All right, so we just got thrown in, and this is off no warm-up, and I haven't played the F1 game in a solid, I don't know, what are we going to say, six weeks maybe? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give myself a warm-up lap here, and I'm going to explain to you what my body is on this game. So I play with partial racing line on because I'm not an absolute scumbag that tryhards this game that much. If I had like a fucking sim rig, then yeah, I would turn the racing line off. But I'm keeping braking only because there's no chance I'm remembering all the braking zones for every single track on this bitch-ass game. So traction control fully off, anti-lock brakes fully off. Basically, every assist is off for me. I play with no assist except for this little racing line right here. Just abused track limits there and got a black and white flag. Now, on my next lap, because I'm only doing one more lap of this shit, then I'm turning the fucking thing off and I'm going to go eat a fantastic meal. So if I do an invalid lap by, like, just brushing my right tires off the track, I'm going to keep fucking going and keep it pushing. Now, this is going to be a challenge for me, that right there, that little chicane action. That's, like, my worst corner in this fucking game is that chicane at Monza. So here we go. We're going to do the lap right now. Kimi, pay attention. I got to lock in, though, so I don't know how much commentary there's going to be. So right here, you're just going down the main straight. You get it into 8th. I've shifted a little too early because I can't hear shit because I'm talking so fucking loud right now. DRS zone right here. So we just let this bitch ride until we get to the first braking zone. Then we take it down into 2nd gear. Hit that. Boom. Get back in there, quick little upshift, and then take it back to 8 again. Now I'm already 4.5 tenths down on my fastest time on Monza, but this is really just for Kimi Antonelli. This doesn't have to be an absolute stonker of a lap. Take it down to 3rd gear here. Get through here, quick, miss the sausage, right up to 4th. Get up to 6th, take it down 2 right here. Get it back up to 6th, and then we take it down 2 again. And we get right back up to 8th gear on this straight right here. Put the DRS in. And basically, you guys probably think you're watching a Jarno Opmeer video right now with how I'm commentating over my race right here. We're 8 tenths down on my fastest. Down 3 gears here. Defo track limits. Oh, I fucked this shit up. Kimi, pay attention. We're still on. It doesn't matter. We're still on the track. So this is where Kimi Antonelli crashed. Down here, going into this final corner, this last little whatever the fuck you would call it. I take it down 4 gears here. Or 3, I let it ride, and this is what Kimi did. He just went like this, right into the wall like that. Now we're gonna do, I don't race with flashbacks, but since we're on a time trial, we do have flashbacks, so I just showed you what Kimi Antonelli did, and this is how you're supposed to do it. Stay tight, and accelerate right out of that bitch. Now, Kimi didn't do that because he was pushing to the absolute brink of his imagination, so I don't blame him, but that's how the lap is supposed to go. I showed you how Kimi did it, and then I showed you how Matt Marauder does it. And basically how I do it is probably the best that you're going to find on YouTube or even just in general among the F1 grid. So that's what I got for you guys, and I'll leave the video there. This is where I'm actually going to leave the video. And I don't know if this is going to even make it. I have to find out in editing, but I'll catch you guys, motherfuckers.